Hello, dear students. In today's class, I teach you very interesting and simple topic, that is string handling functions in C language or string manipulating functions. Sometimes, being a developers, we need to perform some operations with the strings. For example, sometimes we need to know the number of characters present in the entered string, that is length of a string. You can write the program for that. Otherwise, instead of writing the program for finding the number of characters in the given string, why can't you use the already available function? strlen is one of the already available function in C language. It is available in string.h. What is the use of this function? It gives us the number of characters present in the given string. That means easily we get the length of the entered string by making the use of strlen. It is one of the string handling function available in C language. It is available in string.h. This header file is having many functions, not only 10. N number of functions are there, but as per the syllabus, just I teach you very simple 10 from them. For the knowledge, you can learn the remaining functions also, no problem at all. But minimum knowledge you need to have at least about these 10 functions available in string.h. In string.h, not only strlen is available, strcpy is also available. What is the use of this strcpy? Cpy means copy. It copies the contents of one string to another string variable. Assume that we have two string variables. I would like to copy that string from first to second. That is possible by strcpy. Next is strncpy. Only n has been added here. It copies the entire string. Whole string will be copied. Sometimes instead of copying the entire string, we have to copy only first n characters, only beginning few characters from the string. That is possible by strncpy. Next one is strcmp. What CMP stands for? Comparison. Sometimes we have to compare whether two strings are same or not. If both are same, do some task, otherwise do other task. How shall I compare? That is possible by strcmp. Whether username is so and so, whether the password is so and so, whether the ATM pin number is so and so. For that tasks we use strcmp. strcmp will compare the entire string. Sometimes we have to compare only starting few characters. That is possible by strncmp. strncmp means instead of comparing the entire string, it compares only starting few characters. Next one is strcat. Cat stands for concatenate. What is the meaning of the word concatenate? Do you know? Very good. Concatenate means join. Sometimes we have to join two strings as a single string. That is possible by string concatenate function. It joins two strings as a single string. strncat. Instead of joining the entire two strings, why can't you take first n characters and join it? That is possible by strncat. Sometimes we have to convert the string from lowercase to uppercase. Then we prefer strupr. strupr stands for string will be converted into uppercase. Next one is strlwr. What is the use of it? Can you tell me? Yes, your answer is right. It converts the given string into lowercase, small letter. Last one is strrev. It will reverse the string automatically. No need to write the code for it. In my last class, I taught you the code to reverse a string. But it is easy to reverse a string. But if you make the use of it, no, your knowledge is not going to work out there. That's why in exam they ask you to find the length. They ask you to copy the string. They ask you to reverse a string without using these functions. If you are able to do these operations without using functions, you are a good programmer. Don't use the built-in and do it. Do create by your own and do it. That is your real intelligence. That's why in exam they mention clearly in the examination. Write a C program to find the length of a string without using built-in function. Write a C program to copy one string into another string without using built-in function. Write a C program to concatenate. Write a C program to compare. Write a C program to reverse. Write a C program to check for palindrome. Already I taught you these programs. Okay. Now I teach all the functions. Means in exam they may ask you, explain any 5 string handling functions. You only choose 5 and explain with explanation, syntax and example. Now I explain you all these things slowly one by one. Understood? Very good. C language supports different string handling functions or many string handling functions to perform different operations like finding the length, like copying, like comparing, like joining, converting the case while reversing. These are all different operations we can perform by using these functions available in string.h. Some of the most commonly used are as follows. I teach you how many? 10. Let us start. First one is very simple, strlen. You write it in small and continuous in exam. It gives us the number of characters in the given string. Just give one string variable to it. It gives you number of characters in it. That's all. Automatically it gives. That function is created. That program is written by developers. Just use it. Look at the example. Int length. I have one integer variable as a len. Len equals to strlen into bracket in double quote VTU. Then what is the length of it? 3. 3 will be stored in len. Therefore len is 3. One more example. Here one string variable I have taken. Okay, directly this is string constant. String constant has been used to find the length. Look at this example. Int len char str of nothing equals to VTU. Str is a string variable now. It is having the string VTU. Length equals to strlen into bracket str. You can give string constant as an input or you can give string variable as an input. We get the length. You can write both the examples. What is the syntax? strlen is must. Then string. It might be string constant or string variable. Why instead of writing syntax and explaining and giving examples like this, why can't you write one program itself? Hash include str.h, hash include string.h. Void main, one string variable. Int len, enter a string. Assume that I entered VTU. VTU will be stored in str. Len equals to strlen of str. 3 will be stored. Length of the string is so and so. If you write the program like this, you get good marks in exam. Means if you get a question on strlen, you have to explain, you have to write syntax, give few examples and write the program, write the output. You get good marks in examination. I hope you have understood about the strlen. Next function is very simple. strcpy. It will copy the contents of one string variable to another string variable. How to make the use of it? strcpy is must. Destination variable. Where you want to copy? Which one you want to copy? Source string, destination string. First where you want to copy, then which one you want to copy. Look at the example. We have two string variables. str1 is having VTU, str2 is not having anything. Now copy it from str1 to str2. How to copy? strcpy into bracket. Where you want to copy? str2. Which one you want to copy? str1. Contents of str1 will be copied into str2. Copied string is str2. Copied string is VT. Explain, write the syntax, give example. If you have less time. If you have more time, write the program. Read one string, copy into second, print it. How to write? Very easy. Hash include str.h, hash include string.h. Void main, two string variables of your size. You can take maximum size as you wish. The enter string 1 to be copied. Assume that I enter VTU. VTU will be stored in str1. str1 is copied into str2. Copied string is so and so. This is what copying the string. Next one is strncpy. strncpy means, as I told you already, instead of copying the entire string, it copies only first few characters. It copies the number of characters from source string to another destination string variable. What is the syntax? strncpy. strncpy. In my notes I did mistakenly correct it. strncpy. Where you want to copy? Destination. Which one you want to copy? Source. How many characters you want to copy? N. N is the extra. What is N here? number of characters to be copied. See here, str1 is having technology, str2 is not having anything. Now I am copying technology. I am copying only 4 from technology. TECH I want to copy. Where you want to copy? str2. Which one you want to copy? str1. How many you want to copy? 4. Only tech will be copied into str2. Print the contents of str2. What is there in str2? Tech is there. Copied string is tech. That's all. I hope you have understood. In the next video, I teach you the remaining functions. strcmp. strcmp also shall I explain now only? Okay, I explain. strcmp is really very important one. It compares two strings for their similarity, whether both the strings are same or not. If both the strings are same, it gives 0. Understood? If both the strings are same, it gives 0. Both the strings are not same, it will not give 0. It gives non-zero. Non-zero means which value? ASCII value difference. Already we know the ASCII value of capital A. ASCII value of capital A is 65. ASCII value of capital B is 66. Capital Z is 90. Small a is 97. Small b is 98. Small z is 122. It gives the difference of ASCII values. If both are same value minus same value means we get 0. I hope you understood. Look at one example. We have two string variables str1 and str2. Both are in capital VTU. Int temp strcmp str1 comma str2. Temp equals to 0. Why 0? Because both are same. If it is 0, we'll come to know that both are same. See the next example. str1 is an ant, str2 is an cat. Both are different. strcmp str1 comma str2 will be stored in temp. 2 we are getting. Why 2? ASCII value of A minus ASCII value of C. 65 minus 67, 2. In competitive examination, you may get such questions. This is what all about strcmp. Next one is strncmp. Both are same. Already know the difference. strncmp means instead of comparing the whole string, it compares only starting n characters. It compares given two strings for their similarity for the specified number of characters from the beginning. If the given strings are same, then 0, otherwise non-zero. Difference of ASCII value. Syntax str1, str2, comma n. Number of characters to be compared. First one is having THERE, second one is having THEIR. But in both the strings THE is common. I want to compare only first 3. That's why str1, str2, 3. First 3 are same, that's why 0. Otherwise non-zero. This is what all about strcmp. I taught you 5. In the next video I teach you remaining 5. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.